Hey guys, today we're unboxing the Cecarol Kids Electric Car. This is based on the Land Rover Discovery Sport. So we're going to open this thing up, get it assembled, and check it out. Alright guys, so this is what is inside your box when it shows up. There is some assembly required. I'm going to do the assembly here, but I will put that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in seeing the assembly of how this thing gets put together, just stick around to the end. But it doesn't look too hard, so I'm going to do that right now. Installation only took about 10 minutes. It really wasn't hard at all. Basically, slide the motors in, bolt your wheels on. They send the screwdriver to screw the seat down, and they even send like a little plastic wrench to tighten the nuts on the wheel. So it's really easy. So if you're worried about the install, don't be. It's really simple. So this car, first off, great looking car. They spent a lot of detail making it look really nice. Carbon fiber detailing. You have carbon fiber mirrors on it, the tinted front windshield, a bunch of different carbon fiber pieces, and it has doors on it. Both doors open. There's a little latch to unlatch them and open them, so that's pretty cool. Another thing, the wheels are the same on the front and the rear. If you've had a Power Wheels or a battery powered car before, over time the kids will wear out the back wheels, and then you're stuck with a car that the wheels are worn out. Well, these you can swap the front wheels to the back because they're identical. So if you ever want to do that down the road, you have that option. Another great thing about this car is it is two-wheel drive. A lot of Power Wheels are only one-wheel drive, so kids will get stuck a lot. This one has two motors, one on each side, so both back wheels are going to spin. So this is definitely the coolest Power Wheels I've ever seen. It comes with a remote, so that as a parent and your kid's learning how to drive, you can always keep this remote handy, and the remote will always override the inputs they're putting. So you can even set the speed the car is able to go with this remote. You can steer it, you can slow it down, and you can even put an emergency brake on if you need them to stop suddenly. They also include a seat belt in this, which is nice, and there's a lot of controls up here. So let me show you those. All right, so in the cockpit here, you have obviously your steering wheel, and then you have your controls here and your gas pedal there. So to turn it on, you just hit this middle button here. You can hear it start up. And then you have your drive button here, which is marked with a D and an arrow pointing forward.
Forward.
And then there's your reverse button here.
Backward.
And this is to connect this radio to your Bluetooth. You can hold that in and it'll pair with a Bluetooth device. And then they can actually control...
Light off.
Oh, I turned the lights off. They can control the music here, skipping songs and that kind of stuff, changing the volume using these buttons over here. They have a full dashboard here, just like a real car. They can control everything here. And then you can just hold this in to turn it off. So you also have your battery meter here that's going to show how charged the vehicle is. These lights will turn off as the battery starts to die. You have a USB input for music and an aux input for music. So a lot of options there. And on the steering wheel, you have a horn. And you have built-in music. If you don't want to connect your own music, your kids can play the music that's built in.
Music appreciation.
So anyhow, there's a bunch of different radio stations there and different songs they can choose from. And then down here under the seat is the plug. You do not need to remove the seat every time, so that's also nice. You can just plug this in right here. So yeah, they send the charger along. It's very easy. Just plug it right in. But the battery did come fully charged. They also sent some Land Rover stickers along. But yeah, really great looking. I mean, even the black here that isn't carbon fiber has like a pearl in it. So they put a lot of detail in. The lights light up. The lights look really good. But yeah, I'll show you here real quick. You can set your speed here with the remote. It's indicated on the bottom of the remote. And then I can drive this thing completely with the remote. And this will always override your child. So my kids are going to be super excited to drive this. Yeah, we're going to show it to them, and they're going to have a blast. Look, it's your own Land Rover. Yeah, you want to drive it? Hop in. Put your seatbelt on.
Why do we put seatbelt on?
To be safe. you got to turn it on. Right here's your power button. Okay? Alright, this makes you go forward. This makes you go backward. That's forward. This is backwards. This is different music. And this is your home go. Oh, you're in reverse. You know how to change it? I just told you which button is forward. Change the arrow on it.
Forward.
Alright, try it. She doesn't know that I have a remote for this, and I can change the speed of it. And they said it goes in grass, so it does go in grass. All right, I put it in low speed. Now I'm gonna drive for her. What's happening? How are you doing that? You need help? What's going on? Is it driving by itself? Indy, look. I have the remote. So I can help you if you get in a situation where you need my help so you don't get hurt. So it does go in the grass, which is good. It's not getting stuck. How are you driving it with no hands? All right, so it's in high speed now. Obviously, it's going a little faster. How are you driving by yourself? And another great thing about this car is the battery can go to a full charge in only 2.5 hours. Most other Power Wheels are going to take 8 hours to fully charge. This one only takes 2, which is awesome. Your kids can get back to riding right away as soon as that battery's dead. And the battery's going to last a while because it's a lithium-ion battery. So these kids are going to have a blast. Oh, and they have wheelie bars, so you don't need to worry about them flipping back. So this is really nice because if your kid gets stuck, like they try to make a corner and don't make it, you can back them up right here. Or if they're about to drive out onto a street where they're not supposed to be, you can stop them suddenly. So let's try this. Here, Finn, I'm going to back you up. Don't press anything. All right, now drive. Yep. And then I hit the emergency park and it stopped them right away. So the car's not going to work at all until I press the P button again because it cut the power completely. So now I turn that off. Now he's able to drive again. So it's really cool. I can change the speeds on here. You can make it really slow for when he's just learning, or you can speed it up. And if your kid's really young, you can drive around for him. So great car. Love the safety features built in and that you can drive the car as well as they can drive it, and you can always override it. This thing always takes precedence over their controls that they have. So they're going to have a blast running this thing around and playing music. And Finn, we can connect Bluetooth to that so we can play other music over the radio. So really cool car, great looking car. Why don't you turn your lights on, Finn, so we can see them?
Light, off, light.
See the lights light up here. And then the headlights. Turn this around. So you got headlights here. Awesome car, great looking car. If you're looking for a really fun Power Wheels that has some safety features, a lot of options for your kids, and it looks awesome, this is a great one. Make sure you check it out. All right, guys, here it is.